I remember it like yesterday. I was literally picking up my bags to walk out the door to go to my mother's house. And that one decision, that one thing.
You would have been there.
On October 24th, 2008, nothing could have prepared Julia Hudson for what she was about to discover. Around 3 p.m., Jennifer's older sister, Julia, returned to the Hudson family home after work. As she approached the door, she was horrified to notice a bullet hole in the front door. Upon entering, she was immediately confronted with the tragic sight of her mother's lifeless body. In a panic, Julia ran out of the house and dialed 911.
What happened?
I don't know. She's on the floor. I see blood coming from her head.
Is she breathing?
I don't know. I didn't even touch her. I just ran out the house.
While on the call, it dawned on her that she had no idea where the rest of her family was, prompting her to ask a neighbor to search the house.
Where's my brother? What happened? Go to the house. I don't know what Juliet is, but nothing.
Later, she would learn the devastating news. Her brother Jason had been shot dead in his bedroom, and her young son Julian had been abducted.
Jennifer Hudson remained in seclusion one day after the bodies of her 57-year-old mother, Darnell Donnerson, and her older brother, 29-year-old Jason Hudson, were found in the home where she grew up. Both had been shot to death. Autopsies were being performed today. Folks living in the rough Inglewood neighborhood on Chicago's South Side heard gunshots in the morning, but the murders weren't reported until afternoon, when Hudson's sister Julia got home to find her mom and brother dead and her 7-year-old son, Julian King, missing. An Amber Alert for Julian remains in effect tonight. Jennifer Hudson has asked for privacy during this time of grief. Her focus is her remaining family and the search for the boy she calls Lil Julian.
Despite being a rising star, Jennifer frequently returned home to be with her family. The last time she had seen them was just the weekend before the tragedy. When she arrived in Chicago on the night of the murders, the media awaited her reaction, but she remained silent. One of her first heartbreaking tasks was visiting the Cook County Medical Examiner's office, where she had to identify the bodies of her mother and brother. Despite her immense grief, Jennifer shifted her focus entirely to finding her missing nephew.
$100,000 reward if anybody saw him, found him, knew where he was. We were just trying anything we could to get him back.
The Amber Alert for Julian King is in effect. Anyone who's seen a white 1994 Chevy Suburban is urged to call police.
All I ask, just let my baby go. Please. He's 7. Let my son go. Please, that's all I ask.
Outside the family home, neighbors are sharing the grief.
And just let Jennifer know that we care. That's all.
People in the neighborhood say they remember voting for Jennifer Hudson when she was on American Idol. They, of course, prayed for her and they wanted something good to happen for her then. Now they say they're holding out hope, of course, for their 7-year-old loved one to be returned here safely in Inglewood.
In a photo taken just a few months earlier, Jennifer is seen standing next to the man she would later hold responsible for her family's murders, her brother-in-law, William Balfour.
He had an argument with my sister, and he went up to her job and he told her, I'm gonna take Julian. And Julia went home and told my mother, and my mother said, over my dead body. That's exactly what happened.
We heard a loud bang. The police kicked the back door open because they came in full force and put me right on the ground.
For the Hudson family, grief mixes with hope.
Authorities tell that the suspect is in custody. William Balfour is being questioned by police, but Hudson's 7-year-old nephew Julian King, who Balfour is suspected of abducting, still has not been found.
Why am I here? You're here because your mother-in-law, your ex-mother-in-law, and ex-brother-in-law were found dead. What we're interested in is this kid. Where's the kid? I don't know where he is. I don't.
Let me put it to you this way. The little boy turns up DEAD somewhere, you're gonna have a problem.
What you mean? I'm gonna have a problem.
The Amber Alert remains active, as does the police investigation. There is still no sign of the white Chevy SUV.
On October 27th, a breakthrough finally came. Early that Monday morning, a couple walking their dog discovered an SUV that matched the description of the one police had been searching for, parked several miles from the original crime scene.
So what you're looking at is video of the white SUV. People from the medical examiner's office are going to that car right now. We understand that there is a possibility that the 7-year-old nephew, Julian King, may have been found dead this morning.
For the second time in just a few days, Jennifer returned to the Cook County Medical Examiner's office, this time to identify her 7-year-old nephew.
I cannot imagine how she feel. I would never know that, you know.
It's very hurt to know that someone would kill a 7-year-old, man. What have he done to anyone in his whole lifetime for them to kill him?
As Jennifer retreated from the public eye, the case against her family's killer was just beginning, and it would prove to be even more challenging than she had anticipated.
That there is no physical evidence to connect William Balfour to the murders of Darnell Donnerson, Jason Hudson, and Julian King.
The DNA on the murder weapon doesn't match Balfour's.
Defense argues investigators wrongfully zeroed in on Balfour because they had a high-profile case on their hands and needed a suspect.
We are extremely confident that once all of the evidence has come to light, that William will be found not guilty.
Determined to see justice served, Jennifer decided it was time to confront the man responsible for her family's deaths.
She's a surviving member of the family that would testify about the family members that were murdered in this particular case.
The high-profile trial attracted a swarm of media. The cameras are not allowed in the courtroom.
Although Jennifer is a primary witness for the case, her testimony, while beneficial, could backfire on the prosecution's case.
We're all killing ourselves if you don't think the celebrity of someone like Jennifer Hudson won't affect just the people in that courtroom.
In the summer of 2006, did you learn that your sister Julia was dating somebody?
Yeah, I eventually learned that Julia and William were dating shortly after he resurfaced to the neighborhood. None of us wanted her to marry him. I would tell her over and over again not to marry William. We did not like how he treated her, and I didn't like how he treated my nephew.
Everything that was said in trial about me making threats or anything like that, it was all new to me.
And you don't know who did it?
No.
Or you're just not willing to say?
No, it's nothing like that. It's nothing like that.
William Balfour guilty of murdering Hudson's mother, brother, and 7-year-old nephew.
Judge Burns said, "Your heart is an Arctic night, and your soul is as barren as dark space."
Why was it so important for you to be there each and every day?
That's very easy to answer. My mother would have been there, so I had to be there every step of the way. Both of us did, and to honor them. That was the only thing to be done, was to be there. So nothing else mattered. We had to be there.
After sending William to prison, Jennifer felt she could finally reunite with her family.
Now I want to go because I felt like, okay,
to stand above the grave.
Right. I've accomplished this. We've done this. We got justice. So I came back with justice being served. So now I feel like I deserve to be able to see them.